guys, it's Pup, and welcome to Pup Reviews, where I look back on different games. Today I'm checking out Mario Kart. Gee, I wonder what console this is for. Mario Kart Wii, released in 2008. This is the Wii's second best-selling game, and also the second best-selling Mario Kart before 8 Deluxe destroyed it. Now, is this game actually good? Or are people just super nostalgic for it? Or is it both? Well, today we're going to find out, as I look back on Mario Kart Wii. Rule 1 for any game. You need a good box art. Now, how is Mario Kart Wii's box art? Well, let's check it out. Now, it is pretty simple, but that's kind of the charm. Other Mario Kart covers are colorful and have lots of stuff, like, for example, 8 Deluxe's Rainbow Road. But Mario Kart Wii is just simple, with like a white background and just Mario and Luigi racing. Like, holding the Wii wheels. I just really love the simplicity here. I wish they would have gone with something more unique and complicated to show off the game better, but honestly, I still really like just the simple thing. It shows right where you're getting into. It has the Wiimote, it has the Wii wheel, which was a big gimmick at the time. So honestly, I really like the simplicity, and this also carries over to the actual menu, as the actual menu is also very cool and just clean. So yeah, I like the cleanness. It's very nice. Mario Kart Wii has interesting controls, to say the least. There's of course normal ways to play, like with a controller or nunchuck, but then there's the Wiimote. Goodness, the Wiimote. For Mario Kart Wii, you have to turn the Wiimote sideways and turn it left and right like a steering wheel. Now this is very bizarre, but I actually like it. Now, is it super hard to control most of the time? Yes, definitely, absolutely. But is it fun? Yeah, it's just very fun, and it's only optional, so you don't have to play like that. It really feels like you're actually driving, despite it being hard to control. It's just a lot of fun. They even made these steering wheel case things, and they're just also great. It literally feels like you're driving. I really love this feature. The big new feature with the Wii is the snazzy motion controls. So of course, they were the main point of Mario Kart Wii. This game added a brand new trick system, where you shake your controllers when going off ramps and you get a boost. This is such a small touch, but I just love it. Now when I play past Mario Karts, it just feels weird going over ramps without being able to trick. Tricks are just a great addition to Mario Kart, and definitely one of the best things to come out of Mario Kart Wii, and I'm glad they're now a mainstay with the series. They also added these half-pipe ramps all over tracks, and they're cool too, but there's really no point in taking them most of the time, since it just wastes time. The only track that really utilizes the half-pipe ramps well is like DK Summit, since it's a snowboarding place, and like Bowser's Castle. Aside from that, half-pipes are pretty useless most of the time. It just slows you down, but it's still a cool addition, I guess. While we're on the topic of motion controls, they also added wheelies for bikes. You can shake your controller and go a bit faster. This is a nice feature, but it just gives bikes way too much of an advantage. That's probably one of my biggest problems with Mario Kart Wii. The kart balancing is just horrible. Karts are just so useless because of how good bikes are. And one of the reasons this is wheelies. Also just bikes have better handling. Bikes are just better overall, so the kart balancing in this game is really an issue. Let's move on to the graphics. Mario Kart Wii's graphics are just weird. At times, I think the game just looks way too glossy and just not appealing at all. And what really confuses me about this is that Double Dash looks 10 times better than Mario Kart Wii. Let me say that again. A GameCube game looks better than a Wii game. Now, the Wii isn't the most powerful console in the world, but it's shown to be capable of more than these visuals. It's just not that appealing. At the very least, it could look better than the GameCube, which it just doesn't. Double Dash's visuals are just way better than Wii's, which is just kinda sad. Now, an essential part to any video game is its soundtrack, and Mario Kart is no different. So many Mario Karts have great music, and Mario Kart Wii is just as good, and it's probably the best Mario Kart soundtrack in my opinion. It's just so jazzy, it's just such a fun soundtrack, definitely one of my favorites. I mean, what else do I have to say? Just the soundtrack is so good. Basically every track is at least decent with its music, and most of them are pretty good. I don't really know what else to say about the soundtrack, it's just great. Like, listen to this. Mario Kart Wii has one of, if not the best, Mario Kart rosters. There's just a lot of variety. You know me, I love variety. Some notable characters include King Boo, Diddy Kong, Bowser, and Birdo. These are all characters who wouldn't really show up in other Mario Karts for a while. Mario Kart Wii also added Miis for the first time, which just makes perfect sense since it's the Wii. I especially love how you can see your Miis in the crowds and on posters on certain tracks. This just adds a lot of charm, and no other Mario Karts have done that. It's a small touch, but I just really love it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything when it comes to characters. I don't think there's a single character I'm missing. Anyone? Any character? Nope? Okay. Now let's move on to the items. And I have quite a lot to say about the items, so let's just get into it. Mario Kart Wii introduced 3 new items. First is the Mega Mushroom, which is just meh. It seems like at this point, Nintendo was just trying to shove the Mega Mushroom into everything. First New Super Mario Bros, then Mario Kart Wii. I'm pretty sure it was also in that terrible Mario Tennis game, but yeah, it was just in everything. And the Mega Mushroom is basically just a glorified star. It makes you bigger, and you can crush opponents. The main problem with it is just way too short. Overall, the Mega Mushroom just feels very gimmicky, and it is literally just a worse superstar. Next item is the POW block, which is also just kinda meh. First we had the Superstar bootleg, now we have the Lightning bootleg. The POW block basically stuns all players, but it can be avoided by being in the air or shaking your controller. I just don't see the point of this item. It's literally just a lightning, but you can easily avoid it. It's a really pointless item. Speaking of pointless, we have the Thundercloud. Yep, it exists. The Thundercloud is basically a hot potato, but if you hold on to it for too long, you get shrunk and stunned. The twist is that you can pass it on to other players by bumping into them. Honestly, I think this item is kinda overhated. Yes, it has problems, but I honestly kinda like it. It adds a fun strategy to trying to hit your opponents. It can actually be pretty cool. But it's still kinda dumb, since the entire point of the items is to benefit you. So why add an item that literally hurts you? It doesn't really make much sense. Why add an item that literally no one wants to get? I got what they were going for, and I actually kinda like it, but the Thundercloud is just a bit annoying. Good concept, a bit poor execution. Now with these 3 new underwhelming items and already existing items, how exactly is Mario Kart Wii's item balance? It sucks. It's really bad. First of all, there's way too many blue shells per race. It's just way too much stuff. Like the POW block is just annoying to have on your screen every 20 seconds, and the blooper. There's just a lot of annoying stuff. Not to mention that Mario Kart Wii has terrible item cooldown. What I mean is that in other Mario Karts, you have a few seconds of invincibility after you get hit by an item, so you just don't get spammed by items. Makes sense, right? Well, Mario Kart Wii doesn't really do that. Instead, you get hit by red shells and green shells and blue shells back to back to back with no invincibility, so it's just spamming. You can go from 1st to 12th in 10 seconds because of that. Like, just check out this clip. He gets hit by a blue shell and 3 red shells in a row, and then he falls off. If that doesn't sum up Mario Kart Wii's item balance perfectly, I don't know what else does. Mario Kart Wii has just terrible item balancing. You get hit by something every 20 seconds. It's just not good. It's just horrible turn of events. So yeah, overall, Mario Kart Wii just has really bad item balancing, but that's actually kind of a good thing. Now, I know what you're saying. You literally just spent minutes ranting about the items, and now you're saying that they're actually good? Yes I am. Now, the item balancing still sucks and is way too chaotic, but that's kind of the point of Mario Kart. There's supposed to be chaos. That's what makes Mario Kart fun. What's better, a boring item list when there's nothing interesting, or a bad item list when there's chaos every 5 seconds? I'll definitely take the latter. Like, Mario Kart 8 has great item balancing, but it's just boring because sometimes nothing happens. But Mario Kart Wii, it has horrible item balancing, but that's what makes it fun since you're always doing something cool. So the moral of the story is, Mario Kart Wii, bad items, but it's actually a good thing because chaotic fun. And that's the point of Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii has an amazing track list, just behind Mario Kart 8. Yeah, I said it. Anyways, yeah, Mario Kart Wii has great tracks, especially the new tracks. I'm not going to go too in depth since I'm right now making an entire track ranking, which will be coming out soon. But I'll mention some of the good tracks in this game, because there's really a lot of good ones, especially the new ones. They really shine in this game. Some highlights include Toad's Factory, Mushroom Gorge, DK Summit, Wario's Gold Mine, Koopa Cape, Maple Treeway, Moonview Highway, Grumble Volcano, Bowser's Castle, Rainbow Road, and freaking Coconut Mall, and there's probably more I missed. Every new track in this game is at least decent, and most are just downright amazing. For every masterpiece, there's a few duds, and this is evident with the retro tracks. Sadly, the retro track list in this game is pretty mediocre. I don't blame the game, since at this point, there still wasn't that many games to go off the retro tracks. But like in Mario Kart 7 and 8, we had really good retro tracks, since at that point, the selection was so good. But Mario Kart Wii just didn't have that many options, so the retro tracks were just kinda meh. There's only a few standouts for me: Delfino Square, Bowser's Castle, Peach Gardens, and DK Mountain. Yep, that's it. This really isn't a great selection. The Shell and Leaf Cups have literally no standout tracks for me. The only really good cup is Lightning Cup, the rest are just not very good. I just wish the retro tracks blended in with the game better. In Mario Kart 8, it's hard to notice which tracks are new and which are retro, because they just make the old tracks feel so new. But that's not the case with Wii. You can tell which tracks were just taken from old games, which is kind of a problem. They could definitely improve the retro tracks, which they did in future games. Battle mode is a staple with Mario Kart. Some are great, like 8 Deluxe and Double Dash, while others are garbage. Mario Kart 8. I'd say Mario Kart Wii is in the middle. It's good, but not amazing. First of all, there's only 2 modes: Balloon Battle and Coin Runners. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty underwhelming compared to other games. Like, 8 Deluxe has so many modes, while Wii only has 2. It could definitely have more. But hey, at least Coin Runners is a new mode in this game, and honestly, that's not that bad. Second of all, you can only play on teams. Seriously? There's no free-for-all option, and that's just really dumb. Literally no one wants to play on a team with a bunch of computers who can barely function. Battle mode is just the most fun when you're on your own, and you're just fighting to survive, but now you're forced to be on a team. It's just not fun. You can suck at the game and still win. This wouldn't be a problem if you just made it optional, but nope, you can only play on teams. None of the retro stages are that good for battle, but the new battle courses are actually pretty good. We have Delfino Pier, Chain Chomp Wheel, Funky Stadium. These are all really good, and utilize tricks really well. I'll say that the new trick system actually works really well in battle mode and adds a lot, so that's a positive. Overall, the battle mode is decent. It's not amazing, but it's also not a dumpster fire, so we'll take it. Now, Mario Kart Wii is a very broken game sometimes. It seems like every day a new glitch or new skip is being discovered. And this is honestly a good thing. A broken game shouldn't really be a positive, but it actually is. It just makes the game a lot more fun, and the busted physics give the players a chance to try out really cool things, really cool skips. Just a lot of fun. This is not prevalent in other games like Mario Kart 8. At that point, Lakitu is just way too much of a babysitter, and literally doesn't let you do anything cool compared to Mario Kart 8. So, Mario Kart 8 really has great physics and just a lot of fun to try out stuff. Of course, I can't talk about Mario Kart Wii without briefly talking about its community. I think they're kind of annoying, actually really annoying, but I can't deny just how great it is to see that a game that came out 13 years ago is still so active. From the amazing modding like CTGP, to the speedrunning, to everything, it's just great. It's awesome to see the community so alive, even though they're kind of annoying sometimes, but it's still great. So what's the bottom line? Does Mario Kart Wii still hold up today? Yes, it absolutely does. Despite a few problems like the item and Kart Balancing, and weak retro tracks and okay battle mode, this is a great game and one of the best Mario Karts. It just has inside drifting, cool physics engine, chaotic but fun gameplay. It's just really fun and really replayable. Now, I have said in the past how I find it a tiny bit overrated, and I still stand by that. Now, this game is great, but I feel like people are a bit blinded by nostalgia and don't really point out the flaws with Mario Kart Wii. I'm super nostalgic with this game. This is probably one of my most nostalgic games of all time. It's a huge part of my childhood, but I can still criticize it. Not all games are perfect. It's important to not be blinded by nostalgia. And all games have problems, and even though it's a great game, it still has a few issues, but they don't detract the quality too much. But overall, this is just a great game. It definitely deserves all the love it gets. I give Mario Kart Wii a solid 9 out of 10. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this trip down memory lane. Get it because it's a car lane. Make sure to stay tuned as I have the ranking every Mario Kart Wii tracks video coming soon, along with my Christmas special. I'm not sure if I'll get that out in time. Hopefully I do. It's gonna take a while. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.